Welcome back to your favorite channel and mine too. And which one is that? Yes, you're right. The Learning Box by Puntoon Kids. And we are back with a new concept today. So, I'm sure you all are wondering, what do we have here? What is this? What can you see? We can see a tap with a water droplet here. That means water flows out of the tap, and a cloud here. So what do you think are we going to learn about? Yes, you're right. We are going to learn about how we get water at home in our taps. Have you ever thought of it? No. Because it's so easy. We just turn on the tap and we get water. So easy for us. But how does it come in the tap? So let's learn about it now. So look what I have here. What is this? This is the water cycle. What is this? It's the water cycle. That means how does the water go up in the sky and how we get it in the form of rain again. Yes? So what do we have here? There's water. Yes, we see water in lakes, in ponds, in rivers, right? So that water gets very, very hot and turns into gas and it evaporates. Why does it become hot? It becomes hot because of the sun's heat. Yes, the sun is very, very hot, no? So the rays fall on the water and the water becomes in gaseous form and it evaporates. It goes up and it gets collected in the clouds. It gets collected in the clouds. And then when there's a lot of water in the clouds, that's called condensation. That means the clouds become very, very heavy and they can't take any more water. So it comes back in the form of rain, and that is called precipitation. So it comes back in the form of rain and it gets collected again in lakes and ponds. Yes, so it goes up, which it evaporates. Then it gets collected in the clouds, which is condensation. It comes back in the form of rain, which is precipitation, and it gets collected again in the lakes and rivers. But then how does it come home? Because this water from the rivers, lakes, ponds, this water is stored in underground pipes like this. Yes, there are people who work around this, and what happens? The water is stored in pipes. They store the water in underground pipes, means under the road. We can't see these pipes. And these pipes pump the water up in tanks. And I'm sure this you all would have seen. Yeah, we all have it on our building terrace, right? Have you all been to your terrace? If you all have not been, please go today and you all will see these kind of tanks. So these underground pipes, which we cannot see because they are under the ground, yes, these pump the water in the tanks. These tanks are there on our terraces. And from these tanks, the water comes into our house through the taps. Yes, isn't that amazing? Right? How do we get water at home? So from clouds to tap. Yes? So let's quickly go through it once. What happens first? All the water from the rivers, lakes gets evaporated. That means it becomes gas and goes and gets collected in the clouds. And how does it turn into gas? Because it becomes very hot. Does mama make tea at home or coffee at home? Have you all ever seen that liquid on the gas? Yeah, and what happens? Do you all see the smoky thing coming out? What is that? That is vapor. That means gas form of water. So then it gets collected in the clouds and the clouds become very, very heavy. Then they can't take any more water. So they send the water back on earth through rain. They send the water back on earth through rain. And this water is then stored in the underground pipes, in pipes which we cannot see. And these pipes have strong pumps which send the water up to our tanks which are there on our terraces. Yes? And from these tanks we get the water at home. Yeah? So there's so much work that goes on and on like a cycle to get water at home. Yes? So what should we do? We should always say, thank you God for giving us water so easily. Yeah, otherwise what would we do without water? How would we cook food? How would we have a bath? And how would we cook Maggie? Yeah? So we should say, thank you God for giving us so much water so easily. Right? So I'm going to see you next time. And if you have liked this video, please do like, share and subscribe. Bye. See you soon.